this is a warning. Just so you know, if you have headphones on, you're not going to enjoy this, so you've been warned. Rush! What's up, my fellow scribe? Tim here. Welcome back to my channel. We're in the middle of a series where I'm looking at my word of the year.
I'm so sorry.
With that word being failure. Okay, let's be upfront. It's not about the word of the year quarter thing. It's about failures. Author failures, my personal failures. I am going back and looking at my biggest failures and examining them because I keep making them and I don't want to anymore. I figured, why not take you along on my journey? So that's how I did it. So yes, the fifth biggest failure I've made was rushing. This video is a direct follow-up to my fourth big failure, deadlines. You may want to watch that one first and come back, or watch this one, then go watch that one.
Your choice.
There's nothing worse when you fail to meet a goal that you set out in advance, years in advance, with plenty of time to achieve it. Watching that deadline for your goal
fly by
and wave at you can be motivating. It can be motivating for you to achieve it.
Or
it can set you up for you to do something much worse. Rush to complete it. This is what happened to me when I scrapped my novel series, Marx Valera, which I planned on publishing in 2016. Well, the first book. When I scrapped Marx Valera, the deadline was growing ever closer, and then flew by. And when that happened, I panicked. I started to rush to try to meet that deadline first. And when I didn't, I started to rush to get caught up. Rush can be used to describe a few things. What do I mean when I said I rushed? It is to get it done.
period.
Quality be damned. This is not to say I didn't care about quality, because I did. I just cared about achieving the goal more. When I scrapped Marx Valera, I jumped to a new project. This project was a project I scrapped years ago. I had to revive it, and this project became known as the Veil Trilogy. But this project, to revive it, was going to take a lot of work. I deleted everything from it, except from the almanac, the story Bible I had. And I only kept that around because I wanted it for a different story. So by the time I revived it, it was 2015. To publish something in 2016, I had to rush development. I rushed every facet of my developmental process, which was actually kind of easy because at that point,
I'd forgotten it.
I'm someone who likes to know the whole story before I ever start writing it. The Veil Trilogy and other projects all fit the same build. Only problem with the Veil Trilogy, I had ideas for a sequel and I didn't flesh them out. I was trying to get it written to publish. And when I finally did flesh out those ideas, I didn't bother to try to make them match the first trilogy. It's just, here's the sequel. I'll figure it out. I was trying to get something written to meet a goal. No, that's not true. I was trying to meet my deadline to publish. And once 2016 passed by, this became the habit to rush development. And if I rushed development, I zoomed through the writing. When my publishing deadline of 2016 passed, I was determined to get something out. I became obsessed with writing a novel as fast as I possibly could. And one of those ways was the sprint. Word sprints. Let me say this. Writing sprints are
terrible.
And someday I'm going to do a full video on them.
Maybe even a series.
Do word sprints or writing sprints, I would focus on the wrong thing. The number of words written versus the progress of the scene. Quality was out the window. And I know, quality in a first draft, why would that matter? I used to be a huge proponent of the vomit draft. A vomit draft is giving yourself permission to write a mediocre first draft. Well, according to Scribe Media, that is. Bullshit. All first drafts are mediocre. Giving yourself permission only leads to a worse first draft than it needs to be. It's more about accepting your first draft will be mediocre or bad, and then giving yourself permission to write. At least that's my opinion. The idea is a book only gets better with editing. so why try to make it decent? The few books that I've read that the author has subscribed to the vomit draft clearly showed it. And this was my mind frame. Just get the damn first draft written. I didn't realize until recently how bad this was. For me, and probably for everyone else. There's nothing wrong with writing quickly. There's times as a writer you'll get in the zone.
That's fine.
However, writing as fast as you can is not the same thing.
That's rushing.
Rushing anything to get it done never works out. When it comes to your writing, don't rush. Trust me, if you rush one thing, you'll rush
Everything.
So you made it to the end of another video, so why don't you go and smash that like button and subscribe. Do you know I'm close to have written 2 million words? Click the video to my right, your left, to watch it. Thanks for watching. Bye.